So this morning we are at Richardson Ag and Outdoors. We have the fertilizer buggy. It's all been filled up. Me and the girls, when I say the girls, you know who I'm talking about, me and my girls. We are headed over. We are headed over to Plum Grove, y'all. We have our work cut out for us. Must be nice to have a cab tractor on such a hot day. 94 degrees. This guy would never know it. Oh, he got the baby roll. He got the baby roll. He took my baby roll of hay. What's he doing? He took the baby roll. The guy in the cab tractor just took off with the baby roll. All right, my friends, this is the Plum Grove pastures. This is the Plum Grove pastures, my friends. We're driving up the lane going towards the cemetery. This is also the pasture that belongs to my Aunt Joanne and my Uncle Riley. And this is where we are so blessed to have just now gotten 77 and a baby roll, half roll of hay off of this wonderful pasture. Today I'm going to be fertilizing. You see I got the fertilizer hooked up to my truck now, and we're going to go across this thing and drop off 3 tons of fertilizer. And hopefully, if we can get the right amount of rain, then we'll be coming back at some point and getting another second cutting off of this. And could you imagine to get another 50 or 60 rolls? All right, so this is what the fertilizer looks like over here. It is nice and full, 3 tons. What we're gonna do is go back here and unlock, or not unlock, we're gonna open up ever since we lost Chip. I've been trying to go by and do everything possible to make sure we don't find ourselves in that same situation with any of our other babies. And one thing that the vet talked about, and even sent me a couple articles on, is the importance of increasing hydration. Everyone knows that on these hot days, you know, you're gonna stay dehydrated if you don't have enough to drink. And so we offer tons of water, but what you also have to do is offer these little salt blocks like this over here. This is a Himalayan salt block. They're made for goats because goats will sometimes go dehydrated. I don't, and I can't say why, and no one has explained to me why, but I did go by and buy a couple of these. I'm gonna hang them on the fence here, and then come by and lick on them, which they'll enjoy that. And that will, you're going to end up hurting somebody, Ringo, and then that will get them to go drink more. And by drinking more, we can hopefully prevent the kind of urinary tract issues that we had with little Chip. You know, this is something that I've always known, y'all. That's the hardest thing about it. You've always known that. But, you know, you buy your goat. Hey, you're going to end up, that's sweet sissy, Ringo. I don't know how they live with him. You're going to hurt her. She's doing nothing to you. I don't know how they put up with him. I was watching a Jason Coghill video talking about some of the animals. They have that moo. They have their own moo, Moody, and Mildred. Over there, a couple of their cows, and they don't like to go inside the pasture with them. They don't have to because of the potential. Leave everybody alone. The potential of things that can happen. And I thought to myself, yeah, it's one thing. People expect bad things can happen when you hang around with big old cows and steers and horses. Everyone knows what happened to poor Jamie. But people don't realize what Ringo can do to you. They do not realize what Ringo can do to you. Ringo, okay. I've about enough. I need 2 hands here to hang this up. All right, that's it right there. That's a little rock salt block, a little lick. And then I also put out a protein lick for horses and goats alike. They will come by and eat on that, and that provides them, well, look, a goat care pail. And look who's eating into it. Beverly, sweetie. Christmas, let me out, baby. I'm coming out. Daddy's coming out, sweetie, okay? I'm ready for Daddy to come out with you? No? Okay. I'm coming out. Ringo, please be sweet, sir. Can you just be sweet to everybody? There's a lot of people who depend on you, who love you so very much. I'm one of them. But even Daddy walks around with a limp in my right leg and my knee because of you. I'll never, ever, ever forget how much I love you. Every time I hear a snap, crackle, and pop when I'm getting out of bed, getting off the couch, getting out of the truck, yeah, that would be because of Ringo. That's because of Mr. Ringo. Beverly, please watch your eyes, baby. Please watch your eyes. It doesn't take but a minute to lose an eye. There's going to be a lot of people upset with me because in this video you're about to watch, Ringo puts a beat down on a lot of his little friends who he shares a pasture with. But I want to remind you of your childhood. Who can say that they have not been chased around the yard by a turkey, or by a mean rooster, or by a billy goat, or maybe an ostrich, or a bull? Those are experiences, y'all, that we've all dealt with. Most people who follow this channel have had some kind of experience where there used to be something either at your house or your uncle's place or your grandma's or somewhere you used to hang out or spend your summers where animals wreaked havoc on you and they put the fear of God into you. Let's hear about them stories instead of being mean and talking mess about poor Ringo for being who he is. Can we hear about some of your stories? Let's share the wealth, shall we? Let people be mad at you too. Don't make them all be mad at me, please. Let's all share the wealth of stories and fill up the comments today in things you can remember from your childhood or maybe even in the present of animals, maybe dogs or whatever that just really made you miserable. Don't forget, it was Santana, me trying to load her, that took out my left shoulder last year or so. It was Ringo got me in the knee several years ago. And so I will forever walk with a limp and probably have a bad shoulder here and there because of injuries. But let's hear about yours. Come on, y'all. Don't forget Danny and Ruby put a beat down on poor Jamie. Oh, my Lord.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, why is it all crooked like that? Why is it all crooked?